Wow, guys. TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, school. I have a lot to catch up on. TikTok, my sitting in the hip video, that is currently at 70,000 views. 70,000 views. That is insane. That blows my mind thinking about the amount of people in like a class I have, like 100 people fill or 200 people fill an auditorium. You have 70,000 people that have watched that video. 10,000 people who enjoy it. Just wow. Now, I am planning to do a lot more shorts. As you guys know, those are the videos that are currently in vogue. Those are the ones that people watch, and they seem to help people. And they decrease time, right? So you'll hear a lot of people talking about, oh, this, for clickbait, trying to get a 10-minute video for more ad revenue. But I truly believe like the short and sweet videos are the best. Now, I know these are a lot different, but this is also me just reflecting. These videos are a different type of video. This is really not informative, although some of you do watch it to get informed. This I feel is more of like a podcast, or at least like a reflection of my day. Now, today I just did more slower rep pauses with 225. My glutes are incredibly sore. It's unbelievable. My right glute is like the worst. It literally feels like I'm being stabbed in the ass, but I got through the workout. I did 225 for majority of them, and then at the very end, I did 275 and then just 315 for a heavy single. You may be able to tell, but I am leaning out. May be able to tell by the waist or by the arms, more definition. Doesn't matter. Anyways, I'm just leaning out, just tying in my diet, adding some elliptical cardio, small things like that. Feeling pretty good still. For school, I got my microbio test results back after studying for a long time, and I got 100. Yeah, very excited about that. We had to pick it up in office hours. I walk in, I see a little sticker. I'm like, what is that? And then she shows me. She's like, congrats. I was like, wow. Like, put in the work, right, guys? Like, oh, man, just, I don't know. It felt so good just knowing how much time. Like, I started a week before. I studied the night or the day of. I woke up at 7. I think I have the video, but I got back from a club meeting late. Not a club meeting late, but I got back. I was studying like hell. Woke up the next morning, studied from 7:30 to 3 o'clock, and then took it and just performed. I'm just happy it turned out the way that it did. Now, for my YouTube shorts and future TikToks and now Instagram Reels, which I just posted yesterday. I posted an Instagram Reel that's at like 3,000 views. I have a lot of ideas coming, and if you guys have any questions or any video ideas or things you want me to cover, just drop it in the comments. I will look at it. I will definitely review it. Other than that, I'm just going to really keep leaning down, focusing on school. I'm doing a lot more volunteer activities. I just recently, literally maybe 30 minutes ago, I got a little form. I don't know if you hear me ruffling a little paper about a group called Dream. And on Fridays, I would basically be a mentor towards either a middle schooler or high schooler that is living in West Philly, and I play like sports with them or talk with them about their day and just be like that friend, that listening friend, because that's sometimes all people really need with issues at home. Because I know at least the area the area I'm living in right now is I like to think of it as like an illusion of how things really are in this area, because West Philly is really it needs a lot of help, I'd say. But like UPenn is in West Philly, but it's like right on the edge, and I've talked about this with my friend. It doesn't paint a picture of what life is really like. It's like, I swear it's like an illusion, but I'm glad I can have the opportunity now to visit these areas and get a real good eye of what things really look like and how little I've experienced. Because I feel like I think I mentioned before, I came from a suburban area, or I think my town was considered rural, but it's like a just think of a tiny suburban little town that's where I came from, and I'm not used to seeing, homelessness, drugs, crime, and all these other issues that are affecting cities now. I love the diversity, and I'm starting to like Philly. I'm not gonna lie, it's growing on me, and I haven't visited that much, so I definitely need to get out more. But yeah, that's just something that I'm doing now. I'm also going to be volunteering at the hospital, so that's going to be on Wednesdays, and I just finished everything I needed to do for that. So I had to get a background check, I had to submit immunizations, I had to agree to all these forms, had to do an orientation, and then now I'm finally able to work at the food pantry for Hospital University of Pennsylvania. So that's what HUP is. And they also just recently built a massive hospital called the Pavilion. If you guys haven't heard of it, look it up. It is insane. They put $1.6 billion into it. It's like state-of-the-art facility. I wouldn't be surprised if it's like the nicest hospital. Not nicest, because that's more subjective, but like has the newest technology and is like state-of-the-art tech and staff. Because I didn't realize UPenn was such a hub for transplants, surgeries, and all that. Like, I just never heard of it, and I guess that's just probably because I'm from the West Coast. But it's interesting now experiencing all that. HUP. Sorry, I'm just thinking about my day. HUP. Manna. So Manna is the downtown one. That's every other week, and that'd be on Fridays. So that's part of my nutrition club. So I'm part of NEST, which is Nutritional Educational Service Team. And I recently had a meeting yesterday about food insecurity. And surprisingly, there's a good amount of people at this school that are food insecure. And you wouldn't think that. And I think it's also because of the definition of food insecurity. So food insecurity can apply to not having food, like not having the financial means for food, or the physical. So like sometimes the dining hall closes at certain times, and especially on weekends, it closes at really bad times. So let's say you have classes or you wake up late or whatever, right? You have other events going on. You get back to your room, you're like, oh, I'm going to go eat. And guess what? You can't. So that's a definition of food insecurity. And basically the club right now is really just trying to get a glimpse at how many people are experiencing food insecurity, and whether or not, I think the end goal is whether or not to open up a food pantry to help people experiencing that. Now, yesterday, I got a bunch of flyers, and I was supposed to do it probably today, or earlier today, but I did not. But now, after this video, I'm going to go hang up some flyers for the club to go promote their survey. I can't promote it here because it's meant for Penn undergrad, so I don't want them to get miscellaneous data, but if there's any other surveys, I will definitely send them your way if you guys want to look at them. Any other things? See, I feel like I'm forgetting something, and now I'm really tired. See, I haven't been sleeping that well, to be honest. Like, I swear, now that with TikTok blowing up, I gained like 750. I think I'm 750 followers in a week. 750 in a week. It blows my mind. And it's really motivating seeing, like, people say, like, wow, this is educational. Wow, this is quality content. Like, it just makes me want to do more. And, like, when I try to go to bed, I just think of something and then I write it down. I can't go to bed. And then I think of something else, write it down, get out of bed. It's like, I just need to calm down, relax, and get my, and just get some good sleep. But today did heavy legs, so now I'm tired because of that, and the fact that I slept extremely late because I just couldn't go to bed. But I definitely want to make more educational videos. I want to stem more on that aspect, like no bullshit videos, no clickbait. I know somebody commented once about clickbait. I really hoped I did not come across like that. When I said he was critiquing, the definition of critique can mean positive or negative connotations, and I was talking about the positive that Squat University was talking about. But I guess right now is really just more exposure. We're almost at 400 subscribers, so that's crazy to think about where I started. But yeah, I hope you guys have a great day, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow.